Tonight, more than a dozen United States Postal Service workers brave the cold to demand fair contracts. The rally took place in front of Des Moines' main post office Sunday afternoon, and KCCI's Ophelia Jacobson was at the rally. And what are their top priorities, Ophelia?
Well, Todd, the workers I spoke to today say they want to see improvements in staffing, safety, and service. They're asking for better pay and fair contracts and calling on Congress to help too. Keith Brown has been a letter carrier for the United States Postal Service for 24 years.
I became a letter carrier, to serve the public.
He loves his job, but he says it's changed.
The demands on our job, the constant overtime mandates, it does not offer a good work-life balance.
Those are just a few reasons why Brown and dozens more stood outside in single-digit temperatures Sunday afternoon, rallying in front of Des Moines' main post office.
This cause is so much more important than our temperature for 2 hours.
Margot O'Neill says the cause is better benefits, better pay, and a fair contract.
The offering that they had given us was 1.3%, and in times of rampant inflation, it's not enough. We're taking a pay cut, essentially.
She says they would also like to see an all-career workforce. KCCI reached out to USPS about the rally. In a statement, a spokesperson says in part, quote, "We have worked hard in the past 3 years to stabilize our workforce. We have converted more than 191,000 pre-career employees to career status since January 2021. Adding that they respect their employees' rights to express their opinions and participate in informational picketing while off the clock.
Support your postal service, support your letter carriers. We work hard to provide quality service.
O'Neill says they'd like to see more protections in place for postal service workers like her. She and others are calling on Congress to pass the Protect Our Letter Carriers Act, which aims to decrease crimes and assaults against letter carriers on the job.
You know, we have 435 bosses in Congress. Hopefully they can relay the message onto the Postmaster General and saying, hey, look, we need to respect the carriers for the jobs that they do.
And I did reach out to all of Iowa's congressional delegation to ask if they'd support that bill in Congress. Representative Randy Feenstra says, quote, Iowans, especially in our rural communities, rely on the post office to receive their mail, get their medications, and pay their bills in a timely manner. That's why I've worked to get post offices reopened in Storm Lake and Rock Valley. I'll continue to act at the federal level to support our postal workers and keep mail service operational across Iowa. And Representative Zach Nunn also responded saying, quote, as a veteran who deployed overseas, I've experienced how critical the Postal Service is helping connect loved ones across the world. That's why last year I helped lead legislation that was signed into law to ensure postal workers and other public servants receive their full Social Security benefits. At the federal level, I'll continue to fight to support mail carriers and the vital service they provide to Iowans. Representative Ashley Hinson's office says she wants to ensure postal workers receive fair benefits and compensation, and that she's had several conversations with the Postmaster General. We are waiting to hear back from the others, but we'll include their responses on our story online once we do. Todd.
Thanks, Ophelia.